All right, people. We got our fantasy football guy in. Hot Soup Fantasy Football is joining the show. I know y'all were holding your fantasy questions. Y'all are on here he's on here every Wednesday. So I know y'all were holding your fantasy football questions. So he is gonna join the show here and get this thing up and going. Hot Soup, what's going on, brother?
Man, what's going on, B? Y'all can see me. I'm live.
We can see you. You're
Yes, sir.
live.
You can hear me. Yes, sir, man.
Yes,
Everything is
sir.
good, bro. God bless.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Before we get into anything, I gave you some nonsense last week about your Bears. They got to win. Your Bears got to win last week. And you were trying to give me some nonsense, but do you know how you speak to me now, Hot Soup, when you describe the Steelers, the first place Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't say anything other than that. The first place Pittsburgh Steelers. I just wanted to throw that out there. I just wanted to throw it out there and see what's going on.
Man,
So
that sounds good, man. I know you feeling good over there, B.
I'm feeling
Uh,
good for another 2 weeks.
yeah, yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all on that bye week this week.
That's right. I feel
Uh,
good for another 2 weeks.
time for our boy Deontay Johnson to get back healthy, man. Get him back out there, man. Help pick it out, in that offense.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, man. I got that guy in a lot of leagues. Deontay, man, I got him on IR right now, just chilling.
Just chilling.
The best thing I like about IR, to be honest with you, is we don't have to guess week in and week out if somebody's going to start, man. Aaron Jones killed a lot of people this week. Killed them.
Yeah, he
Killed them.
did.
Killed them the week before too, man. Like, so, with the guessing game, man. But when they on IR, they don't bring them off IR until they are 100% ready to hit the field and run it.
Correct.
And that showed with Cooper Kupp this week. Man. He came back, no setbacks. Looking good. Looking good, man. So for those who y'all who went out and drafted Cooper Kupp in your first and second round, man, you're looking like a hero right now. As long as you're 2-3, 3-2. Now we got a playoff push.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So let's get into it, man. There's some people on YouTube asking, do we take fantasy football questions? 100%. That's why my man is here.
Yes, sir.
So let's start it off. Let me ask this question. We didn't get to them last week. Running backs. Who is a good start and good sit this week? Give us two guys, good starts, good sits this week as far as running backs.
Raheem Mostert.
Yeah.
HN is hurt.
Yes.
Um, Jeff Wilson, they're gonna activate off of IR this week, but I don't see him taking a whole bunch of work in week one from Mostert. Mostert has been the man. HN has been even better than Mostert, but the fact he's gone, I think they like using Mostert. They're comfortable with him. He's comfortable in the offense. He's been out there for the first 5 weeks. They're not just going to throw Jeff Wilson in. So for those of you who are going to get Jeff Wilson, you need to give him a week or two, in
Right.
my opinion. Yeah, he might be fully healthy, but they're not just going to throw him in over what Mostert's been putting down. He's also going against the second ranked or the 31st ranked run defense in the league. So
Woo-woo.
Mostert is going to be a sweet start this week for everybody.
Yes.
Um,
Absolutely.
I also like DeAndre Swift this week going against the New York Jets. When the Eagles can control a game with the run, they stick with it. He's been getting a lot of volume, DeAndre Swift. I don't see them having to pass against the New York Jets too much. They're going to be up. So I see the Eagles rushing more this week. And
Okay.
I was also going to say to bench Devontae Smith. Three games in a row, man. He's not really done anything. AJ Brown's been throwing up big numbers, and that defense against the receiver is tough. So they weak as hell against them running backs. So in my
Gotcha.
opinion, man, DeAndre Swift is the man you want to get. Eagles will be up. They're going to be rushing him to death. I think he has a top 5 week.
Gotcha.
Guys to stay away from, Derrick Henry this week is going against Baltimore. He's been ceding a lot of work to the Spears. I also see Baltimore being up in this game, meaning that they're not going to be running. They're going to be trying to pass more.
Right.
Tannehill. So Derrick Henry would be a bench for me. Another guy would be a bench for me is Dameon Pierce. Even though he's been getting the workload,
Right.
he's going against New Orleans this week, man. And New Orleans defense against the run is super, super tough. So if I was y'all, if you had Dameon Pierce, man, put him on your bench. The guy had, I think, 20 carries last week for 66 yards.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
great.
man, that's
Not great.
that's tough sledding, man. If you're getting 20 carries, you need to have close to 100 yards and at least a touchdown, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is like Najee Harris numbers right there.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Najee, he's a Dameon Pierce. Those Dameon Pierce owners are pulling their hair out this year.
Yep. Absolutely. And real quick, when should people throw in Jonathan Taylor? Because they've been sitting on Jonathan Taylor all year long. When should people throw him in?
So a lot of people threw Jonathan Taylor in this last week because I saw Zach. I dropped Zach Moss in 10 of my 12 leagues I had him in. I went back and got him in another 4. So I got Zach in 6. He's not a must start because we really don't know. But the fact that you don't know, if you have a running back on your bench that you do know is going to get you 15, 20 touches,
Right.
put them in. Don't be stupid. Put in Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss goes off for another, 150 yards and a touch. And there's the reason I'm saying that is Zach Moss has been with them through the entire preseason, and he has been doing his thing for the last 5 weeks.
Correct.
Why are we going to just throw Jonathan Taylor in when he hasn't really been running? He hasn't been doing anything with the team, right?
Correct.
So saying that, this is his preseason.
Yes.
So he's gonna, and you just paid him $46 million. Are you just gonna throw him? He has to get acclimated to getting hit again, like playing real life football, in my opinion. So why would I throw my $46 million out there to get hurt? Because we just throw him out there for 25 plus touches, and he hasn't been used to getting that. The body's not acclimated to it yet. So in my opinion, Zach Moss would be another start this week, and I wouldn't put Jonathan Taylor out. Maybe deploy him next week, or when he shows us, hey, now is the time they're going to let the reins off, like they said about Breece Hall.
Gotcha. Well, let's get to some questions here, man. I'm going to pull up some questions over here on YouTube, and let's get to it. So you can see the questions, correct?
Yes, I can. I just traded Tutu Atwell, Burks, good, and Everett for Josh Downs, Derek Carr, and Jonnu Smith. I like the trade. Number 1, Tutu Atwell has been phased out. Obviously, Cooper Kupp coming back. You're not gonna not put Puka on the field. Higbee, Kyron Williams. Tutu is the number 5 to go to. So he's been phased out. Burks, he hasn't been. Who is Burks, right? Treylon Burks, man. What he hasn't done anything.
No.
They're going D-hop. Tannehill is going D-hop every rip.
Yep.
And Everett also, he is not going to get any work at all, man.
No.
Kupp is back. Like, I can understand if Kupp was hurt still, then and he still wasn't doing nothing when Kupp was hurt. So yeah, they were going Tutu Atwell and the rookie. So that's a great trade because Josh Downs is headed upwards. You got Minshew, who is very, very capable of passing for 300 yards. He's one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league. Yeah, he might make a mistake or two. He's a gunslinger, but you got to like a gunslinger because they can throw up 300 plus games easy and touchdowns, man. And, there are a lot of options out there. Now you got Jonathan Taylor back. The run game takes the pressure off the quarterback. So that Josh Downs is way better than Tutu Atwell at this point. Derek Carr, you got yourself a quarterback. I'm not saying how well he's going to do. I know he's been injured recently. But Jonnu Smith is definitely going to be a better option than Everett, and he has showed us this for the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Got it.
So yeah, man, a 20-man league. Oh my God. Yeah, you came up, brother. You came up.
Yeah, that's 20-man league is too much.
Yes.
That's too much.
Yeah,
that's too much. All right, let's see the next one. Nope, that's not it. No, yeah, it is. Do I trade Saquon, Gus Edwards, and Hunter Henry and Amari Cooper for Kupp and Derrick Henry?
Whoa.
I mean, that's a lot.
Please, man, hold on. Saquon Barkley, Gus Edwards, Hunter Henry, and Amari Cooper For Cooper, heck no.
Yeah,
Heck
that's
no.
too much.
Heck no. Heck no. Number one, Saquon Barkley is worth more than Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Off tops. And then Gus Edwards is like blah. He's 5 points. He's 5 to 8 points for you weekly. If he scores, he's going to get you 13. That's his high ceiling. 13 points for Gus Edwards. He doesn't get any catches. Yeah, man. I'm telling Amari Cooper and you get Hunter Henry. Saquon, listen, man. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
That doesn't sound like a good trade to me.
Yeah,
man.
don't sound like a good trade to me either. I'm saying Derrick Henry, the fact Derrick Henry was in it. If it was another running back in there, it could make some sense. But Derrick Henry, nah.
Yeah, exactly. Golf Hawk, my man, Golf Hawk has a question. Start St. Louis, Sam Laporta tight end, or Mark Andrews. Week 6, Joe Burrow or Justin Fields. So we got start or sit.
Okay.
Laporta or Andrews.
So number one, I want to talk about Justin Fields versus Minnesota right now. Minnesota sucks against the quarterback. Justin Fields is coming off of 2 huge games. Yeah, I'm a Bear fan, but if I wasn't a Bear fan and I was a fan of another team, I would say start Justin Fields. His ceiling is through the roof right now. He leads the league in touchdown passes. He is like second or third in yards thrown, and he hasn't even started running yet. I mean, that's a no-brainer for me over Joe Burrow right now. Now, not to say Joe ain't getting hot. And I told everybody, Joe will get hot in week 5. I said it. He has to go through week 1 through 4 was his preseason. Right. Okay. And he hadn't been doing anything in the first 4 weeks of the preseason because of that injury. So I told everybody, man, you're gonna have to hold on Joe Burrow. Once week 5 hit, he's gonna be off and flying. And sure enough, 3 touchdowns last week to your boy Jamar Chase. I said the same thing about Chase them as well because they are going to be as good as their quarterback play. Correct. Justin Fields over Joe Burrow all day. Mark Andrews versus Sam Laporta. Look, that's a tough one because Sam Laporta right now is a big factor in Detroit. He's a huge factor in Detroit. And Amon St. Brown is still nursing an injury.
Yes.
They just got the other guy, Kid Williams, back on the field, Jameson. Jamar Gibbs is hurt. You know, they've been running the rock. If they're not running the rock, Sam Laporta would be the target, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
And Mark Andrews in my opinion, Mark Andrews has a higher ceiling just because he's the best target in that pass game. Zay Flowers is making a push, but Mark Andrews is the number 1 over there, and Sam Laporta is not the number 1. It's Amon St. Brown. So I go Mark Andrews. If I was thinking, that's how I would think.
Gotcha. Let's see. TikTok doesn't have any fantasy questions as of yet. Yeah, they're talking college football over there. So let's keep going with YouTube. Rate my 20-man PPR team. Russ, JT, Aaron Jones, Tyreek, Kirk, Komet. A 20-man league is too hard to rate.
If you're in a 20-man league and you have the people that are on, you're going to win.
Yeah.
Look at his team. You got Russ. Russ is what, number 6 right now overall quarterback. Yes. You got JT. He's gonna open up, give him about week 8, and it's a wrap. Aaron Jones, once he gets healthy, it's a wrap. PPR. My God, he's gonna be a beast, man. That's Love's security blanket. And I called for a start for Jordan Love. And as soon as I found out Aaron Jones was gone, that just makes the defense just focus on straight Love. You don't really have to focus on Dylan. Aaron Jones is a game changer. Tyreek Hill, like, come on, stop playing. How'd you get this team? That would be my question.
You got bad people.
Christian Kirk, yeah. Who else? Who were you drafting with?
Yes, Lord. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We do got a question over here. TikTok's starting to pick up. They get it. As a flex, Debo or Chris Godwin? Ooh.
That's a good question, man. Oh man, hold on. Let me go see who they hold up. I got you. I'm gonna make it quick too.
Debo. I'm out on Debo, man. I'm out on Debo. I'm just not a believer.
The Detroit-Tampa game, to me, is going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I I go with Godwin. Evans is hurt right now. He's nursing an injury. So
Yep.
Godwin's going to be the number one over there for that week. Debo Samuel is the number. Oh, yeah. Nope. They're playing Cleveland. Cleveland's defense is number one against the receiver. That's enough said. I benched Debo this week.
Yes.
You heard it. Yeah, you heard it from Hasu.
There you
Godwin
go.
all day.
There you go. What else we got? Over here on TikTok, somebody says Diggs and Kamara for Travis, Bijan, and Olave.
Hold on. Stephon Diggs and Alvin Kamara in a PPR for who?
Travis, Bijan,
Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
Bijan?
I'm guessing. He says Travis, and that's the only Travis I can think of.
Travis, Bijan, and who?
And Olave. I would think that's
I'm taking it
every day.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I want the 3. I'll give you my 2. I'm taking those 3.
I don't even know why you asked that question, to be honest. You should have taken that as soon as it got offered to you.
My God. That's a whole extra player, man.
A whole extra player. A whole extra player.
Travis Kelce's number one. He goes before everybody on that list.
Yes. Kirk or Palmer flex?
Curtis Samuel or Palmer?
No, Kirk. Christian Kirk
or who?
Palmer.
Oh, Christian Kirk all day.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Don't forget Eckler's back, man. But Palmer will be like the number 3 or 4 over there in that target in that offense.
Gotcha. See,
look, motherfucker, thanks, bro.
They thanking you, brother. I told you that's why we love having you on here, man. This is big. This is serious business.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Tua or Josh Allen this week?
Ooh, hold up. Man, it's hard to bench Josh Allen, bro. Plus, I think Miami gonna be rushing that rock this week. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Josh Allen, bro. Josh Allen's playing New York Giants.
Yeah,
he got a chip on his shoulder right now. I feel like he was, high in the regards of the fantasy world and just NFL period. And I feel like, people start throwing shots at him like he's not this, he's not that. I feel like he got a chip on his shoulder, man. He's throwing that rock. Gabe Davis is going to get it. He can stretch the field. Stephon Diggs, he got 2 receivers that can stretch the field, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got a capable running game, and he don't even have to use it. Plus, a lot better on his feet. I'm taking Josh Allen.
Got it. I like it. Let's see what else we got over here on TikTok. It's starting to pick up over here. I think they got the memo. I appreciate it too.
Yes, sir.
Man,
come check me and Big B out, man, every Wednesday. I answer all your fantasy questions.
Absolutely. Again, every Wednesday, Hot Soup Fantasy Football. He's on TikTok. He's on YouTube.
Go check me out on YouTube.
Go subscribe.
Yeah, yep. Go like and subscribe.
Let's see here. Who are we buying low and selling high on right now?
Sell high.
I think people missed the window on Kirk Cousins. You could have sold high on Kirk Cousins, and now that Jefferson's out, you're not going to be able to do it anymore.
Yeah, well, now,
I mean, Addison.
In my opinion, Kurt's a gunslinger. He
is.
I mean, they have Addison and Osborne over there. Osborne has always been a great receiver when given given
an opportunity.
Yeah, man, and he has rapport with Cousins.
He does.
Now, I think that offense may fall off a little bit, but not much. Buy high. Who would I buy high on right now?
No, buy low.
Oh, buy low.
Buy low and sell high. Somebody said buy low on Burrow. You can't get Burrow for low.
No, Burrow's over with. They missed the Burrow train. They missed the Burrow train.
Yeah,
bro.
You missed that. You missed it.
They missed the Burrow train. Man, y'all got me caught up on this one. I'd have to go do a little studying.
Good. Now, here's another question, and I live here in Dallas. You know that, so I've been hearing it all week. Is it time to give up on CeeDee Lamb?
Never, man. He's too explosive. If you're an NFL team, an NFL offensive coordinator, and you guys are failing, you got to go to your top receiver and your quarterback and say, hey, man, we got to find out how to fix this, right? They do look terrible. Dak's been playing like boo-boo.
Yes.
Tony Pollard isn't even. He's a shell of himself from last year.
Shell of himself.
But this is his first time with that role. So,
And
he
he's
was
not
always
built for it.
coming in when the defense was tired of Zeke beating him up and
He
just, and running wild.
and
So
that's a miss by the Dallas Cowboy. Pollard's not built for that role. He's
yeah,
not built for 25, 30 carries a game or touches a game. He's not built for that.
they thought they could live off that defense, man, and they're being exposed right now.
They're being
But
exposed.
in my opinion, man, CeeDee Lamb has got to get started. I'm not now. That would be somebody that you could buy low on right now. CeeDee
Gotcha.
Lamb.
What about DJ Moore? Somebody on TikTok says sell high on DJ Moore. I don't know if he's high just yet. He's just getting going, but I think he's getting high.
Listen, I'm a Bears fan. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a little pressed to say that you better not trade DJ Moore.
No,
At all, man. Keep him
not now.
on your team. He is
Yes.
hot. He is feeling himself, and so is
Yes.
Jay Fields, man. And I feel like, it just took a little time for that continuity to get together, man. It's together, man. DJ Moore is what I saw last week. I didn't think that we had that, and we
Right.
got that, man. And I wouldn't trade DJ Moore for anybody.
No, I
So,
wouldn't either.
yeah,
I like what they got going on.
yeah.
I like what they got going on.
And it's not like it's another receiver over there going to be stealing looks from you. He
No.
is the target. Him and Kmet.
Nope. Let's see. That was Justin Fields' future. We don't need to ask that. Stafford or Burrow this week?
Stafford.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Stafford. You heard it. You heard it here. Stafford's top 5 this week. He will be on my top 5 starts for the week, man. Got to get you some Matthew Stafford. If he's on the the waiver wires, he's only on just 2 days ago. He was only on in 53% leagues. That means that 47% of leagues, almost half the leagues out there, have him on their waiver wire, man. Go get Matthew Stafford. Get rid of Trevor Lawrence, somebody like that for Stafford all day right now. I said it.
Gotcha. What else we got? No, that's not it.
I said, should I trade Deshaun Watson for Justin Fields? Heck yes.
Deshaun Watson for Justin Fields?
Heck yes.
I don't see the Deshaun Watson. He's got to get it back, man. Yeah. He had one game. I just don't see it. Yeah. He's had one game. He has completely fallen off.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's true.
Nick Chubb hurt. Nick Chubb, the loss of Nick Chubb hurt him.
Yeah, it did.
It did. They're focusing on him more now instead of, they ain't got to focus on Chubb. Jerome Ford is decent, but he's no Nick Chubb.
Gotcha. So here's a question here. I traded Breece Hall, Madison, Parker, Chark, and Amon, my gosh, for Hill, Aaron Jones, Kirk, and Everett. Then I just traded for Downs, drafted JT second round.
Man.
I don't know if I like that first trade.
I don't. I traded maybe a couple weeks ago, but after we seeing what Breece Hall's about to do when they say, hey, you have no snap count, kid. We're going to give you the ball 25 times. What are you going to do with it?
And Madison,
we seen what he did with 10 carries in a game this year.
Yeah.
They gave that man 25 carries. Man, that man went nuts. And their offense is not that good.
No.
It is he what that says to me is he is that good. Yeah. So if you just traded for Breece Hall, you just traded Breece Hall away and Matson, Parker. Who's that? Devontae? Is that Devontae Parker?
I would
Shark
assume.
And Amon St. Brown.
You gave too much away, man.
You gave too much away.
And I know it's for Tyreek. I don't care. You gave too much away.
It is for Reek. But Breece Hall is better than Aaron Jones. He getting Aaron Jones, but Aaron Jones injuries.
I was just gonna say Aaron Jones is hurt.
He hasn't played a full season ever.
Yeah, he's beat up.
Yeah.
And Madsen is starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
He's starting to figure it out a little bit. So,
but they have that's a guy that I would sell.
Madsen?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's getting 50% of the snap share. Cam Akers is taking a lot away from him.
He is.
And he is another situation that we were just talking about. Like, he wasn't Davin Cook, bro. Matson always used to serve like Tony Pollard, right? But now we gave him the main role, and he's just not as good as he used to be, or as he used to look when he used to come in and spell out your boy Davin Cook. So,
Gotcha.
Matson, I like him, and I have him in like 2 leagues, but I would try to sell him right now.
I gotcha. 2 more questions, man, and I'm gonna get you out of here. First one: Kirk Cousins or Baker Mayfield this week? People are
And then you
sleeping
know
on
what?
Baker,
I can't
man.
even believe in week 5 that I'm even thinking about this. I'd have been said Cousins quick, but it depends on how healthy Mike Evans is.
I
There
got
it
you.
is. There it is.
I got you. Because
Depends
Baker
on
is
how healthy
playing.
Mike Evans. If Mike Evans is healthy, man, start Baker.
Yeah,
I said it. I can't believe I said it.
he's playing well, man. He's playing well.
Baker.
And then the next one was somebody said well, that's a crazy trade. DeAndre Swift and Mike Evans for Kelsey. You have to do that. If you're on the other end.
If you're wanting to get Kelsey, you're going to have to give up more than just Mike Evans.
I was just going to say, whoever's on that end is not being smart enough.
Yeah, that got to be a package.
So.
And I see Kelsey in a lot of trades because people are scared about the knee.
Or the ankle, yes.
Or the ankle. Is it ankle? Yeah, ankle. Yeah, man. So, the injury, I understand it. Sell him while he high. I understand
but
it.
It's crazy because people should
make
wait.
sure if you trade away Kelsey that y'all get something good for it. I'm talking about 2 players, right?
Yeah. Good players.
Good players.
Because even if Kelsey doesn't play Thursday, which I don't think that he's gonna, then they have a bye week. And he has all that time. He'll be back. I don't think you give up on Kelsey like that. I just don't. You just got to ride it out.
I've been trying to make trades for Aaron Jones, man. I want Aaron Jones. He's on the bye week.
Gotcha.
I feel like he's going to come back, man, super healthy and ready.
Well, all right, man.
When he's healthy, man, he's the man.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you joining us here, man. Again, I know you come on every Wednesday. Tell the people again where you're at, Hot Soup.
Man, we on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Come check me out on YouTube. Subscribe, like, follow me. I'm on there weekly. Top 5 starts, top 5 sits. We go through waivers. I told you so. I always have a show I put up. Like I told you about my top 5 starts this week. Look who this person did good. This person blew up. This person blew up. This person blew up. Love that show. Yeah, man. I do some drafts, some big ball draft or best ball drafts, where we go live and just talk about who I think's hot this week, who I think's not this week.
Sure.
So yeah, man, check it out.
All right, man. Well, thank you for joining. We will see you next Wednesday, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good one.
All right, B.
That again is our man, our fantasy football guru, Hot Soup Fantasy Football. The man is in 20 leagues every year and has been for the last 15 years. He knows his fantasy football stuff like the back of his hand, man. Like the back of his hand.